Have you ever looked down at your breakfast plate and wondered if it's really helping you or quietly working against you? Maybe it's a slice of toast you've had every morning for years, or a bowl of cereal that used to bring comfort. You think, it's just breakfast, how bad can it be? But here's the quiet truth after 60. What we eat in the morning matters more than ever, because this is the hour when your body decides how much energy to give, how well your muscles will respond, how steady your memory will be. Yet millions of seniors start their day with foods that look harmless, but are slowly weakening their strength, their clarity, and even their independence. The good news: it's reversible. With a few thoughtful swaps, breakfast can become your daily medicine, a ritual of repair, a gentle way to tell your body, I still care, I still want to thrive. Today, I'll walk beside you step by step as we uncover 4 of the worst breakfast foods you may want to let go of, and 4 powerful, healing foods you can embrace instead. Because every morning is a new chance. Let's make it count. If you found this video helpful, press 1 to let us know you're with us. And if you have anything you'd like to share, feel free to leave a comment below. We always listen with care. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It's our honor to walk with you on this journey toward a healthier, more peaceful, and more fulfilling life. Worst breakfast number 4, instant oatmeal packets, the healthy start. That isn't. Let's begin with a breakfast that has quietly snuck into nearly every senior's pantry: instant oatmeal packets. The packaging says heart healthy. The commercials show smiling grandparents enjoying warm bowls. It feels wholesome, comforting, and harmless. But here's the truth for aging bodies: those packets might be doing more harm than good. You see, instant oats have been heavily processed. The grains are flattened, broken down, and pre-cooked to make them instant. And while that saves you a few minutes in the morning, it also means the oats are digested almost immediately, spiking your blood sugar fast. And most packets, they don't stop there. They often come loaded with 18 to 20 grams of added sugar, more than what's in many cookies. Some even include maltodextrin, a processed additive that sends your insulin levels soaring even higher than regular sugar. What happens next? Your body, already more sensitive at this age, is thrown into a roller coaster. A sudden energy burst, followed by a crash, shaky hands, foggy thinking, and worst of all, an even hungrier stomach, pushing you toward more snacks before lunch. But it doesn't stop there. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who started their day with high glycemic breakfasts had inflammation markers nearly 50% higher for the next 6 hours. That means even after the oatmeal is long gone, your body is still dealing with the metabolic chaos. And over time, this pattern raises the risk of insulin resistance, muscle loss, and chronic fatigue, especially in people over 60 when blood sugar control becomes more fragile. So does this mean oats are bad? Not at all. But how they're prepared makes all the difference. Better choice: use steel-cut oats, soak them overnight, and cook them gently in the morning. Top with cinnamon and a handful of nuts or berries, not sugar packets. When you slow things down, your blood sugar stays steady, your energy stays smooth, and your body, your heart, your brain, your muscles gets the nourishment it needs to carry you through the day. So the next time you reach for that colorful packet, pause, ask yourself, do I want quick comfort or long-term strength? Because your mornings deserve better. Worst breakfast number 3, flavored yogurt cups, dessert, disguised as healthy food. Let's move to another morning favorite that many seniors trust without question: flavored yogurt cups. They're marketed as probiotic-rich, low-fat, or good for digestion. You peel off the lid and feel like you're doing something kind for your body. But in reality, Many of these seemingly healthy yogurt cups are closer to dessert than a nutritious breakfast. Most flavored yogurts contain 15 to 25 grams of added sugar, sometimes more than a scoop of ice cream. And instead of fresh fruit, they use fruit concentrates, syrups, or artificial flavors, all of which can spike inflammation and blood sugar. But it's not just about sugar. To make them shelf-stable and creamy, manufacturers often add thickening agents, chemical stabilizers, and artificial colors ingredients that can disturb the delicate balance of your gut bacteria. And for seniors, gut health isn't just about digestion. Your gut is connected to your immune system, energy levels, and even your brain. When the microbiome is inflamed or unbalanced, it can lead to fatigue, anxiety, memory fog, and even muscle weakness. One study from the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors who consume sugary dairy products in the morning showed a 34% spike in inflammation markers within just 2 hours. This kind of inflammation doesn't just pass, it stays, quietly chipping away at your resilience. And those low-fat versions, they're often worse. Because when the fat is removed, flavor is added back in with, you guessed it, more sugar. Fat, especially in small healthy amounts, helps absorb nutrients, regulate blood sugar, and keep you feeling full. Removing it just creates a short-lived, unsatisfying experience, one that may leave you hungrier and more inflamed. So, what's the better path? Try this instead. Choose plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. It's thick, rich in protein, full of natural probiotics, and you can sweeten it naturally with wild blueberries, chia seeds, or a pinch of cinnamon. This version keeps your blood sugar steady, supports your gut, and feeds your muscles without the crash. Because breakfast shouldn't pretend to be dessert. It should prepare your body for strength, clarity, and calm. Worst breakfast, number 2. Breakfast cereals, the silent sugar trap, hiding in healthy boxes. Now, let's talk about one of the most trusted breakfast staples in America, the colorful boxes we've been told are good for our hearts, our digestion, and even our waistline's breakfast cereals. You may have grown up with them. You've seen the labels whole grain, low fat, high fiber. They seem like a safe way to start the day. But for seniors, this is where breakfast can go dangerously wrong. Here's why: most breakfast cereals are made from highly refined grains, even the healthy ones. These grains have been ground so fine that your body digests them rapidly, sending a surge of sugar into your bloodstream. And it's not just the grains. Many cereals, especially those marketed to be heart-healthy or senior-friendly, are sweetened with added sugars, fruit juice concentrates, and sometimes even malt extract, which has the same metabolic effect as pure sugar. Even if it says no added sugar, it might still spike your blood glucose. And what happens when this becomes your daily routine over time? Your insulin sensitivity drops. Your body stores more fat around the belly. And most dangerously, it sparks chronic, low-grade inflammation that slowly eats away at your joints, your memory, and your energy. A major study published in the British Medical Journal found that people who ate processed breakfast cereals regularly had a 21% higher risk of type 2 diabetes, especially over the age of 60. Another study following older adults showed that cereal-based breakfasts were linked to a 36% increase in abdominal fat, the kind most associated with heart disease and cognitive decline. But perhaps the most alarming part, because cereal is soft and easy to chew, many seniors reach for it out of convenience, especially those with dental issues or low appetite. And yet, it quietly fuels a cycle of fatigue, hunger, and declining strength. Better choice if you need something quick. Go for plain oats, a hard-boiled egg, or a smoothie with nuts and spinach. Even just a spoonful of nut butter on a slice of sprouted toast is far more stabilizing than any box of flakes. Your breakfast doesn't need to be crunchy, colorful, or cartoon approved. It just needs to support you that you're now wise, evolving, and worthy of better fuel. Worst breakfast number 1. White toast with jam and margarine, a sweet, soft recipe for decline. Let's talk about the most common and quietly damaging breakfast among seniors, a slice of white toast, spread with jam and topped with margarine. It's simple, familiar, easy to chew, and yet this innocent-looking combo may be one of the most harmful ways to begin your day after 60. Here's why white bread is made from highly refined flour, stripped of fiber, minerals, and anything that slows digestion. Within minutes of eating it, your blood sugar rises as if you just sipped a can of soda. Then comes the margarine, a spread often made from industrial seed oils like soybean or canola. These oils, especially when heated, become oxidized, triggering inflammation that damages your blood vessels and weakens immunity over time. And the jam. It's pure sugar, often with little to no actual fruit, just sweetened syrup and preservatives. Together, this trio creates a perfect storm: blood sugar spike, inflammation in the brain and body, memory decline, and muscle loss. A 5-year study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who frequently consume meals high in refined grains and trans fats had a 48% higher risk of cognitive decline. And that's not all. This kind of breakfast doesn't just make you tired, it dulls your metabolism, reduces insulin sensitivity, and subtly weakens your strength over months and years. Worse yet, many nursing homes still serve this exact combo because it's cheap, soft, and easy. But you have a choice. Better swap. Try sprouted grain toast with a thin layer of almond or peanut butter, and add a sprinkle of cinnamon or a few wild blueberries. You'll still enjoy something warm, familiar, and comforting. But this version supports your muscles, brain, and heart instead of silently harming them. Because breakfast should be a moment of healing, not decline, and it's never too late to change what's on your plate. Best breakfast. 4. Chia seed pudding, a gentle boost for blood sugar, muscles, and memory. Now that we've stepped away from the hidden dangers of popular breakfasts, let's walk toward healing. And few foods are as gentle yet powerful as chia seed pudding. At first glance, chia seeds seem too small to matter, but don't let their size fool you. These tiny seeds are packed with nutrients that older bodies crave: fiber, omega-3s, and antioxidants that help calm inflammation and stabilize blood sugar. And when soaked overnight in plant-based milk like almond or coconut milk, they form a soft, spoonable pudding that's easy to eat and easier to digest. For seniors struggling with blood sugar spikes, fatigue, or digestive discomfort, this is a quiet revolution. Just 2 tablespoons of chia seeds deliver 10 grams of fiber, which slows digestion and keeps you full. Omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce joint pain and inflammation. Support for brain clarity, muscle repair, and stable energy. One study in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging found that older adults who consumed higher amounts of soluble fiber and omega-3s had a 30 to 40% improvement in insulin sensitivity and muscle retention. And because chia slows glucose absorption, you avoid the roller coaster of sugar highs and crashes. Instead, you get a slow, steady release of energy, the kind that supports your walks, your conversations, your clarity. Better still, chia pudding nourishes your gut by feeding beneficial bacteria. And when your gut thrives, everything else, immunity, focus, mood, improves too. How to prepare. In a small bowl, Mix 2 tablespoons of chia seeds with 1/2 cup of unsweetened almond or coconut milk. Let it sit in the fridge overnight. In the morning, stir and top with a few wild blueberries, a dash of cinnamon, or a couple of crushed walnuts. No cooking, no chewing struggle, no sugar spikes, just a bowl of quiet strength waiting for you at sunrise. Because healing doesn't have to be loud. Sometimes it begins with a whisper and a spoon. Best breakfast. Number 3. Beetroot smoothie, awakening blood flow, muscles, and memory. Sometimes fatigue doesn't come from lack of sleep. It comes from lack of circulation. As we age, our blood vessels become stiffer and our circulation slows. This means less oxygen to the muscles, slower healing, and that foggy feeling in the brain. But nature has its quiet answers. And one of the most powerful beetroot is rich in natural nitrates compounds that your body converts into nitric oxide, a molecule that helps widen blood vessels and increase blood flow. That means better oxygen to your heart, your muscles, and yes, your brain. In fact, a study from the Journal of Gerontology found that older adults who consume beetroot juice daily saw a 19% improvement in walking speed, a 21% increase in muscle oxygenation, and in just 4 days, better brain function in areas tied to memory and decision-making. Think of it as flipping the switch back on, bringing light and life to the parts of your body that have felt sluggish for years. And it's not about drinking thick beet soup. A simple beet smoothie can deliver all the benefits in a refreshing, gentle way. How to make it: blend 1/2 cup of cooked beets or vacuum-packed beets with water, a few wild blueberries or banana slices, and a squeeze of lemon. Drink it 30 to 60 minutes before your morning walk or activity. It's more than a drink. It's a message to your body. I want you to move freely again. I want clarity. I want strength. And over time, your body responds. Because when blood flows better, everything improves, from your energy, to your memory, to how steady you feel on your feet. So the next time you wake up feeling tired, don't reach for more coffee. Reach for a beet and see what happens. Best breakfast. Number 2. Pasture-raised eggs, the morning gift for muscles, memory, and metabolism.